Alright, welcome back to Honor Hero. Now look, my mom said that you don't know how to take some salmon and make patties out of it. Now listen, I don't do all that fancy stuff. I do it easy. First thing we do, we just wash our hands. Get you a bar of soap. You don't want to use this or this because sometimes people be putting bleach in here, and if it's splashing your eyes, it's going to be burning way more than this. So it's going to be hard to wash that out. Okay, so just get you some bar of soap. Wash your hands, y'all. Do your wrists.
How would this have worked if you was holding the camera?
This wouldn't. It wouldn't. I would have like taped it to my head or something crazy.
You mean taped it to your hat?
I would have taped it somewhere. I would have taped the doggone camera to my head. All right, so we got some pig salmon. We're just gonna do this. All right, so hands are dry. First thing you're gonna do, just pour this out. Take your hand, cup, and pour it out. Okay, this is gonna help you, sis. My mom said you didn't know how to do this, so I got you. And whoever else is watching this, I guess, huh? Pour that in there.
I think it's smoked, right?
No, see, that's kind of oily, so it's okay though. Hands off your thing. This right here, cat's gonna be smelling this stuff, squirrels and all that. So you don't want to stink up your place. Some people can't handle fish smell. If you're not a fisherman, like you can't handle a fish smell. Trust me. Some people they just don't like fish smell. Me, I can handle sardines, all that, because I'm a fisherman. I grew up fishing. So, all right. So we got this here, and we're gonna get an egg.
Oh. Moving around, aren't we? Nice.
One egg. You get more than one egg, you're going to have so many bubbles in your oil, it's going to be ridiculous. I do it one hand. One hand. It's the easiest way for me. This way my dad taught me. That's why I do it. My mom tried to teach me the two-handed way, and guess what? It didn't work. Now we're going to grab a metal fork.
Kind of move this around so I can not move around so much.
Alright. It's got to be metal, otherwise you're going to be using a knife because you're going to be smashing this together. So, here's what we're going to do. First thing, just smash. Keep smashing. That's what you want to do.
Do you normally use pink salmon?
Nope, I normally use mackerel, but I'm just doing this the same way because I mean it's in the same can, it's treated the same way. It's got bones in it, but look at these bones. It's, oh, look at these bones. It's got bones in it. I want to show you. You think this is gonna hurt you? See that bone? Watch this. Watch this. 2 fingers. Nothing. See that? Nothing. It's not gonna stab you. It's not gonna hurt you. Okay. Now that we cleared up that part about the bones and being all afraid about the bones, mix it all together. Not going to really even taste it. It's just going to be mixing here together. This egg is a bonding agent. It's basically what this is. It's going to bond it all together. Now while you're doing this, go ahead and start your heat. Move these things. Move this back here. Put this over here. I'm going to be using the same seasoning I've already used for fish. So, same seasoning. I keep a lid on it to keep, little lint and stuff like that. Keep that out. So, go ahead. Turn that on. 4 natural gas stove, as you can see.
Yep. Not everybody's stove is going to be the same, but right. You might want to do medium or something.
That's what
I think for 4.
You definitely want to do medium. And take this off.
Yeah, I think we had an electric stove, so.
Take the lid off too. Alright, so this is what we're looking at. We pretty much got it mixed. As you can see, it's pretty much looking consistently almost the same.
Hang on just a second. I'm going to throw this over here. I'm done with it anyway. I got other sauce. I got other sauce.
Alright, here we go. Now we're going to grab another bowl.
Okay.
Bowl shaped like this is kind of my favorite bowl to use. Use any bowl you want, but it's my favorite bowl to use when it comes to
smashing. It's a really light bowl. It's very light. Oh, my finger.
Now,
the lens.
grab club crackers or buttery rounds. I prefer buttery rounds. My lady prefers club original.
Do you ever use saltine crackers? I think saltines are used too salty, I think.
Well, I've used saltine crackers. It has zero taste. It's terrible. The same way that I don't like saltine crackers in my freaking chili because it's just zero taste. I mean, if you were like feeling like you're sick or something, that's the only time to use saltine crackers, which doesn't have anything in it. Okay, this is it. We want this. We want a little bit more. This should help us.
I know not everybody's gonna have the strength to crunch up crackers. Some people really can't.
Yeah, use two hand loans. Grab one of them, and use your other hand, and just smash this wrist into this wrist, wrist palm into this palm. Then, when you do it, you want to grip it like you're doing a fist, like make a fist at the same time, and then that's it.
Well,
Boom.
If you can't do that, you can always use you always use a plate. Put the crackers on a plate, and then you use a cup to, not too much, but you just crush them up with the back of a cup. That kind of works too. I've noticed it works for me sometimes. So just if you can't crumple up things, if you don't have the hand strength to do it, then that's another way you can.
Alright, time to make these patties. Okay, now listen. This, I'm going to split up into 4. So, get it even, like me. Bring it down. Bring it down. Like this. Now, separate them into 4. Move it back and forth. Move that fork back and forth. Do the same thing over here. Don't worry about if one's smaller than one's bigger than the other. Just move a little bit more. Which one you think is smaller? Move a little bit more. Take one from the ones that's a little bit bigger. Once you got them even, or you think that's pretty even, don't worry about what the rest is going to be. Where it's a little bit smaller, it's probably not going to be perfect.
Well, this makes for croquettes.
That's right.
Well, I call them croquettes because they make them in my family too. So, but they're filling though. So if you have one can, it's very filling. So, just for people watching to know, it's very filling. So you'll get full and things. So you don't have to make a lot of stuff with this.
Right. Just grab yourself a triangle that we just made. That's it. Just put this down as flat as you can. Move this around. Push it down.
Yeah, I always have a terrible time with doing that.
Move this around again. Push it down.
Oh, I used to make tuna thingies. I made tuna ones.
And then put it in your hands. Cup your hands, and then just make it flat. Boom. That's it. You're done. Now we gotta do this again. But I got salt.
Oh, I'm sorry.
I got salt and other stuff on my hands. So I want to clean it off. I want to keep always cleaning this off.
Yeah.
Because the only time I want crackers to go inside of this is when I'm patting it on the outside. Once crackers start getting on the inside because you didn't rinse your hands off, what's going to happen is it's going to start popping a lot from the inside. And that's how you get hurt. Okay? When you go to grab your patty and stuff like that, it's going to pop. That's how you get hurt.
Mm-hmm.
Trust me, I know. Alright. This patty's a little bit smaller, it's okay. You wanna know what that goopy stuff that looks kind of familiar? Looks like something else? It's egg. That's all it is. I know it looks like something else, but that's egg, y'all.
How do you keep it from falling apart?
By making sure you use an egg. That's how you keep it from falling apart. If you don't use an egg, it's going to fall apart.
You just reminded me. I used to make...
Also, because I'm taking also because I'm rinsing my hands every time. If I go and grab this right now, these little pieces of crackers are going to get inside and it's going to make it fall apart. That's how.
And I want to let people know you can make some things like these with tuna. I've tried it. I think you might have. It's a consistency I make them with, but I haven't made them in a long time. But you can make them with tuna. But these are a lot more filling, I think, than the tuna ones. You have to have a lot of those. But I don't know anybody who makes those stuff. But I did.
Same deal. Boom. Now this one doesn't have too much egg in it, so this one's going to be a lighter taste. And it might fall apart a little bit more because this one doesn't have too much egg in it. But that's okay. Because it does have some egg in it. See? Which is why it's a patty. It's off again. This is the final one. Usually the last one is the biggest. It'd be the fattest one in the bunch. Just because it's how it be. Sorry about the shoe.
I got on my shoe.
Just some water.
It looks higher up than what it is.
It's wider.
Okay.
Right. Put this in here and make it flat.
I just remember we got.
Shake it, turn around, make it flat.
Oh, I need my vegetables.
Boom. It's a big patty. Just cup it like I told you. Boom. Make it flat. Put it down. Now that's hot already. Look at them bubbles coming up. It's ready.
It's really hot.
Get our hands off again. Go ahead and throw this in there in the sink. Get this out of your way. Put it somewhere. Grab your spatula. Just start putting them bad boys in.
How many do you put in at a time?
This one kind of fell apart a little bit. So I'm gonna...
How many do you put in at a time?
At a time, I usually do
2?
all of them. If I can get all of them in there, because they're going to shrink. They be shrinking or something. They blow up a little bit bigger. So let's see how many can fit in here.
I'd say 2 safely.
Grab it with your hand and then put it on the spatula. Don't take the spatula and put it under, because that's going to make it break apart a little bit. See, I got space. I got space right there and there. And don't worry, it's not going to swell. It's going to shrink, remember. I got space right there. Boom. That's it. This stuff about to be in here for 5 minutes. After 5 minutes, I'm going to come over here and flip them. Make no mistake. I'll be in here 1 minute early. Alright, hit pause. Actually, during this time, now is the good time. While the time's running down, I just go ahead and knock out whatever dishes I got, put them dishes up. By the time I do that, I'm still actively cooking next to the food. I can see what's going on, and I'll just flip them. Alright, yeah, you can pause.
I'm ready. It's rolling. It's rolling.
Alright, now listen. The sound of this over here, the sound of the oil and stuff, it quieted down. So because it quieted down, that means we need to flip this. Now, I just don't flip it with the spatula. I use 2 things. That's 5 minutes up. So I use 2 things. This flip. Same thing here. Flip. Put the spatula at the bottom and flip it with the other one. Spatula at the bottom, flip it with the other one. So here it got a little bit louder. This is not going to take 5 minutes. It's not even going to take 1 minute. It's going to take when that sound gets quiet. And it's pretty much happening right now. But I'm going to wait until 30 seconds and I'll take it out.
Hold on. Okay, go.
Okay, so the sound is really quiet. We're done. This is done. So first thing you do, you don't want to be messing up. Don't be messing around. Turn everything off. Everything says off. Okay, now. If you don't like oil, you can do what I do. Okay? Grab yourself a paper towel if you got them. If you don't, just grab yourself some napkins. Grab yourself some napkins that you get from
a restaurant.
Restaurants, stuff like that. Okay, put that on there. Now we're just going to take them out carefully. The reason we're not using a spatula is because we want it to cup the shape of the patty.
Cup?
Yeah, cup it like that. See that? Same shape. Look at that. Holding it. This way it doesn't fall between there or something ridiculous. We don't want that. Okay?
That's what a mouse was.
That's
Right there.
So
Little mouse.
you definitely don't want them falling in between there.
Oh, I hope I still got that video.
Yeah, we had a mouse at some point that just happened to
was a baby
come
mouse.
from outside because it started getting cold, and I had to plug up a little hole that he came in from. And that's it. Just got rid of that one mouse and
It was a baby mouse.
released them harm-free.
Yeah.
Back at the park. That's it. We're done. See how this look good, doesn't it? Nice, golden. Okay.
Yep.
Nice. That's it. That's it, Shayla. That's how you do it. It's easy. Alright, I love you, sis. Alright, bye.